Minnesota's state budget could go from boom to bust.
A new forecast shows a $2.5 billion surplus for the current budget, but a $3 billion deficit in the next one. WCCO's Caroline Cummings explains the drop and how it could impact you.
A sunny state budget forecast for the near term turns cloudy in the future.
We are in a stronger place to respond to a more challenging budget situation. Clearly, there's more work to do.
More work to stave off a projected looming deficit of nearly $3 billion next budget cycle. The divided legislature earlier this year approved the current two-year budget and slashed spending to take a bite out of what once was a predicted $6 billion shortfall. But despite those efforts, the new numbers Thursday show a widening gap between spending and revenues, which could prompt further budget cuts.
Fortunately, policymakers have demonstrated a willingness to make hard choices, and this remains a solvable problem.
Budget officials say what's driving the future deficit is healthcare costs and slower economic growth, which limits how much tax revenue the state rakes in. But two bright spots, experts note, are a bigger than expected surplus this budget cycle and record high rainy day funds.
Minnesota's financial position is better than when we came last time.
Governor Tim Walz and DFL legislative leaders blamed decisions in Washington for worsening Minnesota's economic outlook.
For the last two budget forecasts, Democrats stood up here and warned Minnesotans about what could happen to our state budget and economy as a result of Donald Trump. And now we're seeing the consequences.
Meanwhile, Republicans pointed the finger at legislative Democrats who had total control of the Capitol in 2023 and 2024 and the policies they enacted at the time, including some new taxes and fees.
We don't have a revenue problem. We have a spending problem here in the state. We did last year do a great job of cutting state spending in last session, but our forecast, as we've seen, does show that there's a lot more work to do.
Caroline Cummings, WCCO News.
The next legislative session starts in February. Lawmakers don't have to pass the next budget in the upcoming session, but they may start addressing the deficit.